Hello, welcome to Domekeeper. I apologize for there being no video last Thursday. I just got back from vacation. I was like, yeah, I'll be able to put a video out, but I was just chilling, relaxing, unpacking and such. But let's jump right into it. We're going into this game basically completely blind. Alright, here's our little dude. We can fly around, okay. So the only game mode we have unlocked right now is the Relic Hunt, so we need to find a relic buried deep below the surface and bring it back to the guild. We only have the small map unlocked. And we'll go with hard difficulty. I think that seems reasonable. Alright, let's jump right into it. So we're crash landing here onto the planet. Alright, so this is our little dome here. See if we can find this relic. Okay, so we can pick up these resources here. And then bring them back to our dome. Okay, so they are going to slow us down. We're carrying lots of resources. I'm basically just going to go straight down for now. I can do some strip mining in a bit. I'm assuming we're gonna... Yeah, the ground's getting a little bit harder, it seems like. Takes a little bit longer to mine through it. Yeah, this seems like a lot harder, so we'll just fly back up to the top and then we can start strip mining. We'll just start going this way. Alright, so that's a solid wall. We can't break through those. That's the edge of the map. Wow, still nothing. Unlucky. I'm assuming there's going to be more resources further down. I was hoping for a bit more at the top. Okay, this is looking pretty promising. Alright, so our dome is under attack. We'll just grab these real quick and fly back up. Alright, so this dude's trying to destroy our dome, so we need to enter battle mode. Let's see. Alright, so we've got this little laser. Nice and easy. You can see our dome's a little bit cracked now, though. Very nice. So it seems like these can drop between 1 and 3. But I think early on especially, it's going to be a lot of RNG based, if you get lucky or not. Ooh, we're already under attack again. Alright. So this dude's punching the dome, and then there's that little flying thing. Almost looks like a stingray, shooting the little laser balls. Still pretty easy so far, but we're probably going to want to get some upgrades here. Oh boy, there's a lot, okay. So the inventory management, hostile proximity meter, that seems very useful. So now we know when the waves are actually starting, when the enemies are attacking. More health, of course. We can repair our dome as well. We'll hold off on that for now. Inventory management, yep. That way we can see how many resources we have. Yeah, we'll repair the dome once. It seems like I'm at max, but it's not going up further. We'll increase our drill strength as well. That seems pretty solid. That way we can get the resources faster. We are going to want to increase our speed as well, I believe. Because our dude's kind of slow right now. Ooh, this is a nice chunk of resources here. And this keeps going, wow, okay. Let's grab these real quick and bring them back. Ooh, yeah, we're carrying way too many resources. Maybe we, upgrade how many resources we can carry first. Make it so we need to do less trips up to the dome. Alright, once we get this back, we should be able to upgrade. Alright, let's see here. Do we go for speed or do we go for carry strength? I think the strength will be more useful here. We're going to have to go for speed for sure, but we'll get that in a little bit. Oh, next wave starting. We'll kill this guy first, seems to be easier. Flying guy seems much harder to hit. And our health is still pretty high, we're doing alright. Alright, so back where we left off. So here we hit the edge, but there is more resources here, very nice. We got some lucky drops as well, that's big. So 5 we can carry relatively easily. Yeah, it's definitely way too much. Even 7 seems to slow us down a lot, we'll just go with 5. Alright, and we've grabbed the second bunch. Alright, now we've got the speed upgrade and we're probably... Do we want to upgrade our laser? We can't yet, but... I think our damage has been fine. Maybe making it so that we can move fast would be nice. It's like a 50% speed increase. But for now, I think just upgrading the shield. Ooh, actually the Electro Blast. That seems pretty cool. Yeah, of the options, I think the Electro Blast might be the most fun. We'll give that a shot. Alright, let's see how we do. Okay, so the Electro Blast isn't too bad. Once we can upgrade it a bit further, I think it's going to be a lot more useful. I should have used it way sooner though, that's my bad. I keep thinking that there's going to be like more waves of enemies instead of just like the 2 or 3 it's sending at us. I'm sure more will come later on, but we're still pretty early on into the game. They're going easy on us. Ooh, this is a nice pocket right here. Loads of resources, that's big. Alright, next upgrade we're gonna want probably more drill power, to be honest. We're off by 1. We've got more resources down there, we just need to go get them. Ooh, and you can see the corner right here. Yep, here's some more. We'll grab that in a little bit. Grab these resources here and get another upgrade. Oh, we lost one, that's alright. Next battle here, let's see. Ooh, okay, so there are more enemies now. There's a bunch of these little guys. I probably should have saved my Electro Blast for those. They weren't bad. They're like little bubbles, the little pops. I think carry strength here. And then next we'll go for speed. I don't think we really need any weapon or defense upgrades yet. We seem to be doing alright. Oh yeah, very nice. With this, we should be able to get the speed upgrade. I believe we only needed 8. That should be more than enough. Beautiful, very nice. Now we're zooming around. Let's see what's over here to the right. We've left a lot of this unexplored. You know what, let's see how far down we can go now. We've got the upgraded drill. Yeah, no, this stuff is still so hard. We'll have to upgrade it again. Like, you can see this pocket off to the left, how it's like less dense, so it's much easier to break. So I might hang out over here for a bit longer, just because it's so much faster to break, so hopefully we can find resources here quicker. We need to get back. Didn't realize the time. Alright, so there's a few more enemies this time. Electricity kills them. And we'll have to shoot these little bubble guys. Ooh, they're like explosive, okay. I don't know if you saw that. They like jumped onto my shield and blew up. I think we're gonna have to get the increased speed though for my laser. It's just very slow to turn. We'll repair the dome though. Do that twice. And you know what? More shield would probably be very useful. Because we're guaranteed to be taking damage here, right? So The more we can block, the better. Means we have to do less repairs. I initially planned on just doing strip mining here, but I didn't realize how varied the landscape would be. Because just doing straight lines I don't think is going to be nearly as beneficial, because sometimes you just run into pockets of like really hard ground and it takes you forever to get through them. Like this area right here, we can just break through like it's nothing. We're getting a decent chunk of resources from up here, so that's pretty good. It does seem like the further down we're going, the larger the pockets there are. Because when we were like right at the surface, the pockets were all like 2 or 3, and now it's more like 4 or 5. I think the cycle counter would be useful. Okay, so we're on day 7. And then the wave warning would probably be nice. I kind of don't pay attention to the timer very much. We'll get the exit route as well. Might as well. I would really like the more shield, but I think we need to go with that movement speed. Get that laser moving nice and quick. And these upgrades get expensive. Alright, so here we are. Next battle. I like that little wave warning it gives us now. Alright, we seem to do much better. For starter, we were in the dome when the battle actually started. Now we're just gonna go straight down here. Ooh. Is this the artifact? Let's see. No, it's a gadget. Okay. The spire or the probe, or we can shred it for cobalt. So the spire shoots down incoming projectiles, but the probe sends out a pulse and it reveals the nearby resources. Shooting down the projectiles would be useful, but I think the probe is going to be better long term, because we can find so many more resources and get more upgrades. Let's go for it. So I added that little thing into our basement. And if we head down here... Okay. That's actually very useful. So we now know those are the only resources in that area. Let's head back on up. We can recharge the suit, because we only have the one pulse we can do at a time. Next battle. Looking like more of the same. I stand corrected, never mind. This guy is beefy, holy. We're gonna have to upgrade how much damage we do. Wow, that guy had a lot of health. Okay. We'll repair our dome real quick. And we'll grab another charge for our suit. I'm not sure which is better here. That decreases the range, so I don't think that's as good. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. We'll worry about that later. Yeah, this ground is much harder. Okay, thankfully it was just that little pocket. Seems to be softer down here. Ooh, and look at this. This is a nice pocket here. Can we do it all in the one trip? Yeah, definitely not. We'll have to drop some here. We still have a decent amount of time before the next attack. But we're definitely going to have to get more damage. While we're here, we can increase the range, though. So we're going to increase the range of the pulse, hopefully get more resources. And then with those resources, we can upgrade our damage. Or increase our damage, I should say. I'm honestly not sure what any of this means, so... I'm not, because it looks like once you get one, the other path is locked. So I'm not sure which is the better path. Let's see. The much wider radius there. Another one of these things. Okay, so this is going to be another gadget we can get. This is taking forever though, holy. Let's grab all these resources, fly back up. So we're a little short, so we can't increase our damage yet. Because if two of those guys attack, like the cloak guys, one from each side, we're kind of screwed. Thankfully it's just the one for now. Yeah, we gotta get that damage upgrade ASAP. I'd love to upgrade the drill too, because like, this next gadget's taken forever to break through. And we're gonna have to upgrade our speed soon as well. We're getting pretty deep into the mine. Gonna be a whole day just breaking these four. Okay, there are some resources nearby, nothing crazy though, no huge pockets. There we go. I'd like to be able to get over here, but we'll grab this real quick, we'll check it out. Okay, the spire again, or the drilling rig? A central drill to go deep into the mine. That seems like it's going to be awesome. Let's see if we can get upgrades for it. We can, okay, the side drill. So that will have to move around. Or the wide tunnel. So instead of being 1 wide, it'll be 3 wide. That just seems better. And it's not that expensive. Oh yeah, look at the drill go, okay. So in theory, we can focus more on the surface and like exploring off to the sides, and we can just let the drill go straight down. Wow. Just the one? I was hoping for more resources over here. I was thinking, alright, this ground is very hard, but that doesn't seem to equate to more resources. Alright, let's grab these, fly back. Okay, lots of enemies here on the same side, which I think is a lot easier. Okay, we did alright. We're still taking a decent amount of damage, but it's not too bad. I think once we get that damage upgrade for our laser, we'll be doing much better. Because it's just that like one cloak guy. He just soaks up so much damage. Oh yeah, look at our drill go. Okay. That's all like the harder like brick. So we'll go over here. This is nice and soft. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Here's the money. Ooh, this pocket goes pretty far. Okay, we're gonna have to do 2 trips here for sure. Okay, now we can finally get that damage upgrade. Before we get that damage upgrade, I think we need to get the drill strength though. We're doing okay without the extra damage. I think if we can drill faster, it'll be more useful. We'll just grab these resources from down here. Ooh, we're a little too slow. Okay, we'll drop a couple. Oh, this battle's about to start. Come on, can we make it? Hey, just barely. Let's go. Alright, now we get that damage upgrade. So it doubles our damage. So our movement speed while firing is slowed down significantly, but that should be okay. So the chambers are, I believe, are where the ping resources are permanently revealed, and that locks off the memory marker. And so we also can't detect the chambers anymore. I'm not sure if this is the better path to go, but we'll worry about this after the battle. I wish I could have gone with both, that would have been nice, but it's all good. They both seem useful in their own ways. Come on. Okay. A lot faster. At least he didn't reach the dome that time. Okay. That wasn't bad at all. I don't think we need to worry about defense or damage for a little bit. We can just focus on mining. So this is back where we were before. Looks like no resources nearby. We're getting back down to that hard ground. Yeah, we're gonna have to upgrade our drill strength again, I think. Seems like that's kind of the only option. It just takes so long to go through those bricks. Ooh, here we go, very nice. Okay, nothing else nearby, but this is a decent amount of resources. I don't know if we'll be able to get the drill upgrade, but it's going to be close. Yeah, so we're at 7. I think the upgrade we need 12. I could be mistaken on that. And this is the edge of the map here, so we'll just fly back. So we've got 6 blocks here. But I'm hoping it's 12 for the drill upgrade. And it's 14. That's very unlucky. We could go with power 2. Let's do that. Looks like our cannon's a lot more beefy. Our laser, I should say, but still. Oh yeah, we're melting through them now. Alright, let's see how quickly we can beat the cloak guy. That's pretty solid. I think more movement speed would be the next thing I would go for, but before even that, I think we just need to increase our drill. Let's see if we can find some more resources. Our drill has made it pretty far. Damn, it's like way down here, okay. Ooh, that looks cool. Okay, so now we know what resource type it is. That looks very nice. And look at that, yeah, so it seems like for sure the further down we go, the more resources there are, the larger the pockets and such. Because we haven't seen anything like this near the surface. Alright, let's bring this back up. Then we have to fly straight back down, grab some of this. We should be able to get that next drill upgrade. Ooh, that hurts, that flying guy. Thankfully he doesn't have a lot of health. But he's shooting a lot of attacks at us. Okay, we didn't do very well there, but we can repair our dome a bit. I'm tempted to go with more health, but we have to go with that drill. Or do we go with speed? We're getting really deep into the mines. I think speed might actually be better than the drill. Do we want to get the side driller? We might as well. It's not that expensive. Holds the mined resources in place, I guess that's useful. Okay, so this is the side drill. I feel like we've explored up here. Let's bring it further down. Down like over here seems pretty good. And so it can be drilling off to the sides, and we'll grab this stuff down here. Nothing? Wow. I think we've reached the bottom of the map here. We're starting to run low on resources. Not much else to find, it seems like. Or maybe I'm just blind and I'm missing them. Both seem definitely possible. We'll fly this back up real quick. We'll explore a little bit more towards the surface. I feel like I didn't explore that very well. Nothing there, alright. So we can't quite afford a further range. Nothing else I really want. I guess we can go with more health. Doesn't hurt, that's for sure. Alright, let's do this next battle. What on earth is that? Okay, thankfully we were able to kill it quickly, but that was a crazy looking flying thing. Alright, let's explore here to the left a bit. Looks like it's just this. Yeah, I'm kinda at a loss as to where this relic is. Seems like there's nothing anywhere for resources. I've already reached the bottom of the map. The drill's not going any further. Another one of those crazy flying guys. There we go. Okay, we took a little bit of damage, but not too bad. We can still repair our dome another 12 times, so damage doesn't seem to be an issue. We're killing them relatively quickly, it's just finding where on earth this relic is. It seems like we've reached the edge of the map on both sides. We'll bring our drill down a bit further. Ooh, another one of the gadgets. No, it's not. Okay, I see. So this has got to be a part of the relic. So see how it's like got almost like the cable looking thing going over here? We just barely missed it, wow. We've gone past this thing a million times. Okay, so this has got to be the relic. So we should be able to get it after this next defense. Doesn't look like any new enemies, seems pretty straightforward. We're doing alright. Taking a little bit of damage, but nothing too crazy. We should be fine here. We should be able to grab that relic and be on our way. Alright, so we've got this fully exposed. And so this is going over and powering it up from the left side. Doesn't look like there's anything else around it. I'm assuming there's gotta be more. But we'd see the cables, right? Nothing on the left side. Oh, okay, so you can see this cable going off to the right. And our drill, conveniently enough, found it. There's also an interesting cave there. Let's expose the wire. Never mind, looks like I don't have to do that. Okay. So it powers it up regardless. We'll grab these resources. I don't know if we'll need them, but figure it doesn't hurt. Damn, this is a lot. Okay, yeah. Never mind. We won't worry about grabbing them all. Let's just grab the relic here. That makes us slow. Okay, we'll drop a couple things. Alright, it looks like this is it. Once we bring this back to the base, we should be all set. We are currently being attacked. I think it's just gonna... It did not end, okay. Maybe we just need to survive today and then we'll be all set. We'll kill the flying thing real quick. Oh boy, there are... I'm assuming because we grabbed the relic, there's all kinds of enemies now. Kill this stuff off to the left. I know there's all the little guys off to the right, but maybe we'll kill some of these flyers. I'm not sure what I should be focusing on here. I'm not sure what's dealing the most damage. This is... Come on. If I lose after all of this... Did we win or did we lose? I'm slightly confused. Okay, our dome is saved. Okay. I'm assuming it's possible to survive, but if you don't, the relic saves you regardless, so... Was a little bit scared there for a minute. Let's see the mine. So we can do F to reveal the resources. And it doesn't look like anything new is revealed. So it looks like we got everything. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so we can choose a new unlock. The Assessor, so a new keeper, a sophisticated miner who employs experimental kinetic energy. That seems cool. Reflection though. Reflection seems like it'll be a lot of fun. We'll give that a shot. Alright, with that we're gonna call it there. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing, it'd be greatly appreciated. I hope you all stay safe, out of trouble, and have a good one.